Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Fuck it.
And now, the world-famous Lunatic Radio Show. Friday
LR Show, Lunatic Radio Show. Haven't done one of these things in a while. Welcome to the program. I'm Kieran S. TJ, the mayor over there in the beautiful city of Detroit.
What up, though?
As we're starting a live broadcast here, and I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I guess we're on. I don't know if we're on or not. Streaming across the world.
Yeah, we're on. As far I just looked at YouTube, we're on.
Yeah.
Hello?
What up, everybody?
Can you hear me?
I think so. I don't know.
Can you see me?
I think I think everything's overbogged down or something. A lot of people streaming from the desert in Nevada.
That's what happened. The fucking Area 51 shit. You're close to Area 51.
Yeah.
You're in Arizona, which is just a state away. That's what happens.
What up, Doe, to everybody in the chat room hanging out. And everything. As soon as I hit the stream button to go on, everything just crapped out. Everything was just like, nah, I'm going to bed.
Well, there's only like one tower for like Utah, Nevada, and Arizona all put together. You know what I mean? The desert doesn't have much.
It's at the four corners, right? Where you can like jump from state to state in a matter of feet. You step in.
Oh, four corners. I thought you was about to do a Gangs of New York reference. I was like, dude, you talking about the 5 points? Because you're missing.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Here it is.
Whoopsie daisy.
That's my guy. What up, cool teacher? Sam from Team Left Jab. What up, though?
This is the LR Show. Email us at the show, lunaticradio.com. Live number to call in, 718-690-9290 if you want to. Haven't been on the air for a while, but we are back to the swing of motherfucking things, motherfuckers. Because it's Area 51 Eve. That's what I like to call it. Area 51 Eve.
Oh, so they're not supposed to show up till tomorrow?
No, I think the actual storming when they run through like this. Here you go, TJ.
Oh, like that? Oh, like that. Okay.
They bend over head first and put their arms behind them so they're more aerodynamic as they're running through the desert at, about 50 desert eagles pointed at their craniums. Who knows what the hell they're gonna get?
Listen, what's the difference between running through Area 51 and then running through the rest of the West Coast states besides California? Like you're gonna have an AR-15 pointed at you at some point.
Yeah, right. The guns. Everybody's gotta have guns. But anyway, I was watching some of the footage because people have been at Area 51 or trying to get close to it or trying to get set up for the storming of Area 51 since Wednesday, apparently. But now there's like quite a few folks there hanging out. Kids, obviously, they got nothing better to do. They quit the Circle K job or the 7-Eleven job and are like, fuck it, let's all get in your Winnebago and go to the desert and try to get in there. But I'm watching like the footage because kids are streaming. Somehow these fucking kids are able to stream.
Yeah, that's weird.
From the middle of fucking nowhere. But they got it. And you watch the footage, and it literally looks like one of those sci-fi end of the world movies from like the mid '90s, starring Will Smith or something. Like you see the kids are like, yes, man. Hey, man, we're at Area 51, man. The guy's got like an orange bandana on. He's got hair down to his fucking neck. He's just like, we're about to do it, man.
I'm looking at signs. I'm looking at picket signs right now, Kieran.
Picket signs for what?
And one's like predator or prey. One says locked up for what with an alien behind bars, and then there's this guy. Clap alien cheeks.
Yes.
Don't know where you're going with that, buddy. You see that picture?
Somebody was explaining that to me today. That
I don't get it.
Clap alien cheeks means something. It's like a
wait.
Code.
The aliens are gonna come and get the twerking?
It's code for something. I think it's like clap alien. I gotta look it up. Look it up.
If aliens are like, if it's what I think is going on here, are they like, is this a part of the Me Too movement?
Are they really? The aliens?
I don't know. I'm open for anything right now. I'm waiting to see what all this means, but clap alien cheeks.
Clap alien cheeks.
Are they trying to procreate?
What does clapping mean? Hold on. It means something. Clap alien cheeks. Clapping them alien cheeks. Urban Dictionary. Well, this will be good.
Oh, this should be great.
The act of having sex with an Area 51 alien after or during the September 20th raid. Oh, it's today?
Yes, it's
I
today.
thought it was the 21st. I'm fucking always a day behind shit. Usually in meme context. So they're storming it tonight. So I guess it's at 8 o'clock? Is that what they're doing? It should be now.
Look.
What are they doing in it?
Kieran, do this for me. Look up TMZ. Right. Go to their website and the Area 51 and then just, storm Area 51 raid in Nevada. Right. And then just go to the second picture. They have 7 pictures. Go to the second picture. Look at the dude that's holding the clap alien cheeks sign. And then you're going to understand more about what type of people these people are. Anybody out there listening, check out what I'm talking about. Go to TMZ's website right now. Check out the second picture in the Storm Area 51 raid in Nevada.
Oh, the gallery and the gallery they have for the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It makes more sense once I see that guy.
There's a dude wearing a fucking one of those hippie things. These fucking people are great. Locked up for what? All right, I think I'm in. I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, that's it. Locked up for what? And then over to the left, there's clap alien cheeks. I don't know. Go over there. You see the guy?
The clap alien cheeks guy is just a fucking dude.
He lives in his mom's basement, bro, and he watches some alien porn.
Yeah. He sees your typical mid 40s white guy. He's literally. It looks like he's wearing the members only jacket.
Members only? Okay, I'm not the only one then. I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if you knew what that meant.
He's a creep.
He has a members only jacket sure.
Yeah, he fucking definitely has masturbated in a park or two.
Once or twice.
Definitely masturbated in his car on the highway driving at high rates of speed.
He's been at Central Park. We know that.
Yeah, he is that's the type of people you got. It's not exactly the Delta Force storming Area 51.
No. It's more like the Delta Zeta.
Yeah.
Whatever storming Area 51.
Everybody's hyped up on 5-hour energy drink and Monster Energies, and no one's got any type of cardiovascular, shit going on for them. There's no.
If there's anybody out there that's listening from Nevada who's close to this thing, live number to call in 718-690-9290. That's 718-690-9290. Let us know what the vibe is out there, because this vibe doesn't even look really that cool, to tell you the truth. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like they thought they showed up and they thought they were gonna see like Million Man March numbers.
Here it is,
the Capitol, right? And they're more like bonfire at Jesse's house numbers.
It's something to do.
You know what I mean?
It's something to do on a weekend. You know what? They're doing something cool. They're all have the common interest in aliens. They're all young and they're all kind of just I wouldn't say outcasts. They're just free spirit type people. They're just fuck it. It's a way to kill a Friday and Saturday. Let's go to the desert. We'll all get together. We'll all get a common interest in knowing what, and then they just do it.
Karen, you can go to any county that has a good football team right now, and you're going to see more people at their bonfire after their Friday Night Lights game than you're seeing right now as the Area 51.
I've been trying to go on Twitter trying to see if somebody had a news organization or an
I'll go on it right now. I'll check it out.
I'm just trying to look for an aerial shot of what kind of crowd is there, because I thought I saw one this afternoon and it looked like a pretty good crowd, but I have no fucking idea.
I think I seen the same one, but I think that might have been a Photoshop from something else that was going on, or they took that photo for something else.
Was that Burning Man or some shit? I was looking at?
Right. That was the fire festival.
I had no fucking idea what I was looking at. Damn it! I got excited when I saw it. Storming Area 51. All right, here's the top shit. There's people there, dude.
I'm looking at it.
There's enough fucking cars parked up for it. It looks like a craft fair at any fucking city around the country. There's enough people there for a craft fair. Alien stock is underway at Alien 50. Isn't that one? That's over though. There's people there. There's people. Yeah, there's camera crews there. I don't know.
This morning there's a bunch of people there.
Speaking of Alien 51. Speaking of Area 51, I just pulled up Caitlyn Jenner by accident. I'll get to that later.
Wow.
People are live. Oh, great. Here's a dude who's live streaming. I guess this is from earlier today. He's on YouTube. Let me see if I can play a little bit of this.
Are you going to stream the raid? If there is a raid, I will absolutely stream it.
People are there, man. They're fucking there doing their thing.
I'll tell you this. These fucking people that are...
This motherfucker. He looks like a member of... Go ahead. What are you saying?
This is the Our Lady Peace band member that was always in the background playing the tambourine.
I was trying to think of Puddle.
This is like Puddle. Yeah, exactly.
Basis for Puddle of Mud or some shit.
This is you still got him up there.
Yeah, there he is.
That guy, donations are appreciated. I'm gonna donate to that guy.
Let me see. It is a long. This guy's just streaming live for a while.
Find the PBI that Christina stole. I don't know what PBI is. I don't know who Christina.
Oh, skip.
Have cameras seem to be like legit journalists, but.
Yeah. We keep on. I know we're on live, and our fucking feed keeps going in and out, and I can't control that. I don't have a team of people here to fucking work on the connection. They have better connection in the desert at Area 51 than they do fucking here in a studio.
All you had to do today, you had one job.
Get the connection on. I don't know how to. Be honest with you.
Took a nap. You took a nap.
Well, I did take a nap.
Exactly.
I know, and I'm fucking. I swear to God, I got like bags underneath my eyes. I feel like I have some sort of fucking Crohn's disease or something. I don't know.
I'm tuned up.
Speaking of a person, we're sticking with the Area 51 thing all day, in and out of the show, Area 51, because I really want to know what's going on. And if you do have any information about Area 51 or any theories about what's going to happen, or if any information about how many people are actually there, call into the radio program live, 718-690-9290. If you have an opinion about it, or whatever, any type of information about the Area 51 raid, how they're all gonna storm in. Are they all gonna run in with head forward, arms behind them, like fucking Superman? How are they gonna storm in? What is the plan? I want to know. I want to know what's going on with Area 51. 718-690-9290. If you want to call into the radio program, here's a bunch. I want
to know where the crazy vigilante Arizona border motherfuckers are at. Like, shouldn't they be like? They're always fucking complaining about aliens.
Well, you know what? Here's that other thing today.
Where they at? You know what I'm talking about? Them border. You know the border, like down in New Gillis. You know what I mean? Like them fucking crazy ass hillbillies with way too many guns that like don't get paid for it, but they walk the border and patrol the border.
Oh,
nothing to do with like being a government employee.
Yeah, they're like the fucking desert version of the Guardian Angels or something.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking. Yeah, exactly. People, they're like the fucking blue. What's the white helmets or whatever of the border? That's what they think. Those fuckers. Where are they at?
I don't know.
Why aren't they storming?
I don't know. I would imagine whatever's. Well, I don't really have an answer for that. I would imagine though that. I bet you know what, for the people that work at Area 51, this is probably the best night, like the funnest time they're having. Like there's nothing going on over there, really. I mean, they're like, hey man, it's on a rant, and your camera from your side just froze up, and I'm like, I think he doesn't like what I'm saying, because you're not,
I was so into it, I stopped moving.
You weren't even moving. I was like, fuck. Anyway, speaking of a person, here's the thing. They have confirmed that that there is the Navy confirmed that they found a flying saucer. Did you see that? So this maybe gave a little boost to the Area 51 fucking spiel going on today. Are you there still, TJ? He's not. God
Hey,
damn.
did you see that? That was me for real. Yeah, I was acting like you see. I was pretty good at that, right? That was pretty good, right?
What he's doing like a fucking wacky bit. He's freezing himself on frame, and I'm thinking the internet's cutting out, so he's not hearing anything I'm saying.
No, I was trying to improvise with what was going on. I was trying to blend in.
Yes.
With our internet thing, so then people don't think that we just suck that bad at having an internet connection.
Well,
These fuckers are stealing it in Nevada.
Something's going on. Here is the video of the Navy thing. That's the fuck. Here's the flying saucer.
Oh, that was
Shit right there.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like that thing, it's rotating.
That's some fucking. See, that's some shit. That gave some fire to the fucking Area 51 raid today, because that was footage that the Navy said is an unidentified flying object or a unidentified phenomena. Something that was discovered at 80,000 feet, and then from 80,000 feet, the thing burst down to 20,000 feet, then just shot out of frame, pretty much. I don't know what the fuck that thing was. And it was flying against, it was a fleet of them flying against 120 mile an hour wind at like, fucking ludicrous speed.
Wait, Ludacris got a new song about Area 51?
Ludicrous speed. I think, god damn it. I'm clicking out of a bunch of shit I have programmed for today so we can have an internet connection. Are you there now?
Yes.
God damn it.
I could be doing the hey, Papa, we doing drinks over here, my friend. I was with my Puerto Rican homeboys for his benefit.
Okay.
Fucking shots this way, that way.
Okay, we got an internet connection back. Are you there?
And I came here.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you were at a benefit. You left.
I had Puerto Ricans everywhere. We like, hey, Papa, you shot? Okay, we do rum? Okay.
I don't know if the folks, because you cut out, like they're not hearing why they don't know why you're doing the Puerto Rican
I was just
accent.
doing a rant because
I
said I left a benefit to be here, and the internet is not fucking cooperating with us.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I was in the middle of fucking shots. You know what I mean? Shots for benefits. You take a shot for cancer. It's a cancer benefit.
Yes, you're getting drunk for a cancer benefit.
No, I wasn't getting drunk for cancer. Okay, I was getting drunk, but it has nothing to do with what we were there for. We're there for a cancer benefit. Shout out to my boy Angel Reyes, my brother Big Mike, and
I was getting drunk, but it has nothing to do with what I was there
it had
for.
nothing to do with cancer, but yeah, I was at a benefit. Dude. We were just getting it in.
I was getting drunk, but it's just has nothing to do with why I was supposed to be there.
Hey, it was at a bar. Like that's what we do.
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins checking in. Leroy, do you still got the Leroy Jenkins? Or do I got to do it by my mouth?
I don't know if I have that. No, Rocket has that in New York. That clip. I have this one now, and this one.
Whoopsie daisy!
That's because that's what our show ends up being from now on. Is just
Yeah.
I feel so unsatisfied.
Speaking of a person who has a lot of time now to jet set over to the desert there in Nevada is Antonio Brown, who was cut today because he allegedly blew loads on his trainer. He was cut by the what a week that guy's had, huh? He's I guess he's not.
First of all, he fucked me in my fantasy league.
I guess he fucked OJ too, and OJ was really mad about it.
14-team league, Kieran. 14-team league where there's nobody out there. So now I got to drop him. Now what do I do?
Here's one thing that no one cares about is when somebody talks about their fantasy sports. They don't. It's like your thing. That's the one thing I know about anything. About people just when you talk. You have to be in the group of fantasy football people.
You have to be in the group. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
If you're out, you're not in it. You don't. You're talking about, you're talking about. I got to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and maybe stop at Home Depot, but I'm not sure if I'll have time. No.
I know. I get it, Kieran. You're not in it. I get it. But I'm just saying, he fucked me. That's the biggest story of it all, is he fucked fantasy football.
Yeah.
But
well, here's the thing.
Let's get into it. Let's fucking get into it, Kieran.
Well, it's not much to get. I don't know. Since we've been on air, he was with the Raiders, and then in the span of one day, he woke up as a Raider, and then he became a fucking a Patriot, and then he couldn't play the first game of the season, so he played the second game, scored a touchdown when the Patriots beat the fucking Dolphins there in Miami, like 40-3-0, and then like that was when one fucking sexual allegation was already in the papers, but then another one came in, and then there were reports today that Antonio Brown was texting the first girl that was alleging fucking sexual allegations against him, about how do you do me like this? Text, send. Why are you such a cunt? Send. I guess apparently he was.
Wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, I guess, but then
they had a relationship, like they were like cool with each other, like they went to college together. Listen here, okay. I'm gonna sum up what I'm saying right now, and let's just sum it up. What my point is right off the bat. This is allegations from 2017 and 2018. Now, let me tell you, women out there, I am with the Me Too movement. I am with the empowerment of women.
Fuck those bitches.
I'm with the empowerment of women.
Skanks.
I'm 100% backing, the equal rights, equal pay, all that shit. But one thing I'm not going to back is that if you first of all, you shouldn't be able to sue somebody for a criminal act without pressing criminal charges. You shouldn't be able to sue somebody for raping you, but you didn't press criminal charges for somebody raping you. So you know what I mean? That don't even make sense.
Well,
that don't make sense at all.
Wasn't it one of these fucking deals too? Like, the actual occurrences happened like fucking 9 months prior to her actually coming forward with them.
That's what I'm saying. If
not that's like a fucking a red flag. I mean, because some girls are just like that they're ashamed to come forward. I get that, but this one sounds a little fishy. I mean, because
the first one is for the was it statute of limitations? She couldn't file for the first incident or whatever.
Do I think Antonio Brown is an upstanding individual? Not really. Not really. I think he's a fucking uber narcissist, and that's just fucking.
But it's not about Antonio Brown the person. That's not what I'm saying. Like, it's not even about this individual. It's about how long do we keep doing this thing where
forever
anybody can say something about you and have these allegations from years prior. And then on top of that, you take a civil suit. This isn't criminal. You take a civil suit. Well, so you want the money, but you don't want them guilty. If somebody rapes you, you want them guilty. If it's fucking up your life, you want them guilty. Like, there's no way around that. So but you want the money though. But you don't want to. You don't want to make it official as a criminal charge and doing a criminal investigation with real facts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's do an investigation with real facts first.
Right.
Then he gets found guilty. Then you can sue him. This shit's got to end.
Well, this is
because it's going to end up being cry wolf. Because these women, and I'm not saying that she's wrong. I'm not saying he's guilty or not guilty. I'm not saying that. But what it looks like from society is that 2 years later, I'm mad. You're going after money, but you're not going after him criminally. I don't get it.
I think the more important thing is that the example that Antonio Brown is setting for everybody to learn from is that when you make fucking viral videos every day about yourself, and you're talking about yourself every day, putting yourself in the spotlight on YouTube, trying to fucking get out of contracts you signed, bitching and complaining, constantly being on social media, blah, 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 putting yourself out there every fucking second of the day for months on end. it's gonna, in this day and age, come back to bite you like no tomorrow, because people are, and that's what's happening.
Is that right?
Is it right? No, I don't know if it's right or not. But it's the way it's happening. And there's no right or
right. That's what I'm saying though.
You saw it coming. Like we kind of see it coming. You know?
I think that's what the problem is.
I think the problem is what you need to get rid of is the fucking internet. You need to get rid of it. I don't think Antonio Brown would be in this situation at all.
Hold on.
Didn't exist.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Go.
Hold on. If there's no crime against being a social guy, right?
Well, he hired a fucking media company to saturate the social media to help him get out of that fucking Raiders contract. That's a fact. That's what he did.
Right, and there's no criminal
I'm just saying
that he did, right? But so what I'm saying is, and I'm not trying to take her side or his side, but what I'm saying is what he does is non-criminal. What she's alleging him of doing is criminal.
Yeah. No, it sucks.
That's where. So I didn't give a fuck about Antonio Brown, the person, the social media person, the all that extra shit besides playing football. I can give a fuck less about that, because guess what? Everybody in social media does it on one platform or another. No matter if you have 1,000 followers or 1 million followers, everybody does it because that's what social media is. But there's a line between you just doing you and being an asshole. There's no crime there for you being an asshole. If it was a crime to be an asshole, I'd have been locked up a long time ago. You'd have been locked up a long time ago.
Right.
But when this is serious allegations. This isn't.
Yeah, it's almost like bad karma. Like the guy's he's been acting about.
Right, but there's no. But okay,
yeah,
you're
it
right.
sucks. It sucks with that.
I see what you're saying.
I get
but
it.
There's no karma that can bite you back like this.
I don't think anybody buys what this girl's fucking putting down. I don't think anybody does. But,
right? Yeah, we can agree on that.
But what it led to is that he's out of a job, but he's also has a lot of part in that too. You know, I guess, because he's putting himself out there. We live in a day and age is like, you put yourself out there, you're gonna get fucked with. You know, like you're the people everybody's paying attention to. Now somebody's gonna fuck with you.
Oh yeah, that's the reality of it. No, You're right. You're 100% right. That's the reality of it. Is it right?
No, it's fucking horrible.
But it's the reality of it. I get what you're saying.
It's the thing a lot of people have been talking about this week is the canceled culture. They call it the canceled culture. They like,
oh yeah,
the person
we're trying to do it to Dave right now.
Person that's in the spotlight, we want to get rid of him. So let's find shit and get rid of him. So that's what that girl. The girl is the perpetrator of the canceled culture, because Antonio Brown got released by the Patriots. He's done. He's not playing football.
We're not, because we talked about it a couple weeks ago on our show. So we're not going to do the whole Dave Chappelle thing again. But I will grab something from that show, something that we touched on. Is that joke when he talks about he's gonna do a couple impressions, and his second impression was talking about no matter what you do in your life, we will find out about it, and blah blah blah. That if you guys haven't seen Dave Chappelle's new stand-up, go see it. Sticks and Stones is fucking phenomenal. But that's what I mean, though. That's what I mean. He's 100% right.
Yeah, it happened to the comedian Shane Gillis this week. That for the guy, he was a kid. He was a kid fresh out of fucking Pennsylvania, moved to New York to become a stand-up comic. He did stand-up at Chris Italia's The Stand NYC. He got hired in less than a year to go be a cast member at SNL. And as soon as he got hired, somebody went back into his past or his podcast that he did and found clips of him, not being so nice to Asians. When he's like doing a podcast, like, almost in a lesser form than TJ and I are doing now. But he was just in an apartment, like a fucking 400 square foot apartment with his buddy doing fucking Asian impressions, not thinking like anybody's really going to take what we're saying seriously. And they shouldn't, because they're in a fucking apartment on a podcast. But who knew that in this day and age, it's bizarre to me from doing this show for so long. Since 2001, is that like what you say on a podcast actually counts. And what he said on that podcast with his buddy in that little 400 square foot apartment got him fired from SNL. And that was due to one person on fucking on Twitter that went back and we went through all of his podcasts and found a moment where he fucking did some shit and got him canceled. The cancel culture happened again.
Kieran, think of it like this. I got a scenario for you.
I mean, what happened to Shane sucks. It just sucks. Go ahead.
This is you, Kieran. I'm putting you for a second in this. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
I'm looking at my skin. I'm like, am I dying?
But Kieran,
white.
You're dying, all right, but not like in real life. Just our podcast is dying. But what I'm saying is, Kieran, you're like 3 clicks away from being with the right person. You have a lot of connections. You have a lot of people that support you, and you have a lot of people that you fuck with, right?
Yes,
you do. You don't have to do that gesture.
I know,
but you do, right? So you're like 3 clicks away from like the right person saying, you know what? Let's fucking do something. Let's do this, and fucking it could blow up. You're literally 3 clicks away. That's me bigging you up. I know I've known you for a long time. I've known the show, right?
Yeah.
So that would be like next year. Like, let's just take Chris, for example, because he's the closest thing to the show.
Chris Italia, who owns the stand.
Italia, his club blowing up, and in the podcast room, they're blowing up, and you're a regular, and all of a sudden, people fucking gravitate towards you in the LR show, and it takes off. Okay, let's chat. Me like,
no,
what?
No.
Me too? No, not me too. No.
No, it's not. It's fucking motherfucker. Hold on a second. All right, go ahead. Do your thing. Do it quickly because I think everybody's going to hear it on podcast. So,
okay. Well, like I was saying, Kieran, you're like literally 3 clicks away from something great could happen out of the LR show, right?
Right.
With the connections that we have, blah, 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 with Chris Italia, with different things. You're 3 clicks away. Let's just say, boom, let's get some rolling. All of a sudden, people gravitate towards you in New York, in Manhattan, down at the fucking club, in the fucking podcast room that he has, all this other stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You, Rocket, Chris,
I can tell you one
Leroy
now.
Jenkins, fucking Race Car Johnny, name them on the show that have said some things that might be sketchy.
Shit is just dying. I don't know.
You just want to do a show tomorrow?
No, I want to continue with this. I fucking prepared all day for this fucking thing.
Because we have a special guest here tomorrow.
We do? Who's that?
Well, we can do a show tomorrow and you can find out. I have a special guest in my studio tomorrow.
I can't do it tomorrow because I have other things I have to do tomorrow. Anyway, continue with your point. Yes.
The point is, you're 3 clicks away from being fucking from the LR show taking off.
Yeah.
That'd be like fucking. They go back and they say, "Dude, do you know that in fucking December of 18, like you were doing a Christmas podcast with TJ?" And you guys were all fucked up after your Christmas or your company Christmas party, and you guys said some fucking kind of things that makes the fucking the transgender community a little bit unhappy, and we're gonna drop you from this platform that we just signed you to. Yes, that's my point.
Yes, I think I've come to the fact that if anything, as far as I would be able to go with the language I've used in the past. With this umbrella of the cancel culture above us now, is the farthest I can go is probably where I'm at now and nowhere. Because of the things I've said. There's so many things that I've said on this show. And I was saying it on the Team Left Jab call-in last night. There are things that I say on this show sometimes in a joke that I don't even agree with myself. I'll say them. I don't agree with it, but I'm saying it for effect. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you listen back to that Shane Gillis thing that I did on that podcast when he was doing the Asian voice, it was just like kind of, I don't think he really agreed with it, you know? Or if he was just trying to search for like a cringy humor joke. And yeah, and it sucks because, when you do get a big job, apparently you got to get vetted to be on fucking SNL. Even though, guys that have been on SNL, legendary folks that have gone on to have massive careers like Eddie Murphy, Chevy Chase, blah, blah, blah. They've all done worse.
Yeah.
They've done worse things.
No, you're right. You're right. Remember, we were talking about this off there a couple weeks ago. We were talking about Eddie Murphy. Before we talked about Eddie Murphy on the show, we were talking about Eddie Murphy doing stand-up again and riding around in cars with the Jerry Seinfeld show or whatever, getting coffee, whatever the fuck it's called. Remember, we were talking about fucking how Eddie Murphy, we don't like, even he was scared of like, what the fuck do I even do? Like, you know what I mean? We don't know if it's going to be Eddie Murphy Raw. We don't know if it's going to be Eddie Murphy. What's the fucking kid movies? You know what I mean? The fucking
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. We don't know what Eddie Murphy is going to be. And he's kind of scared because he doesn't know what Eddie Murphy he should be nowadays. Like, people, we're putting fucking these comedians in a bad place. You know what I mean? There's two people right now that I listen to all the time or watch their material all the time that I have to fucking respect because they're doing it in such a way that it's the right time to do it. Dave Chappelle and Andrew Schultz. Because I'm going to tell you why. They do these jokes and they make so much fucking sense because every good joke, there's a little bit of truth.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You ever been around a drunk party and somebody tells a joke about something, whether it be race or sexuality or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's a really good joke. It has a lot of meaning. And you go, wow, there's always truth behind that. And to every good joke, I don't know who said that. You probably know who said that.
No,
behind every good joke, it's a little bit of truth.
It's been around forever. I mean,
it's like a cliche, but it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is. I mean, but sometimes
That's where we're at.
Sometimes people just say things for effect too. I mean, to get a rise out of it, or something, to try to be edgy or, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work because they're not good comedians. Or they're not good creators. I shouldn't say they're not good comedians, but they're not good for right now in our culture and our time to be able to. It's a tough time. It's a tough time.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
for comedians,
there's a lot of bitches out there, a lot of busybodies with this canceled.
It's a lot of bitch assness. Remember when Diddy had that bitch assness campaign? There's a lot of bitch assness, Kieran.
It sucks that a lot
of motherfuckers can't take a joke.
There's a whole world of folks not like being like. There is like this jealousy thing. It's like somebody's doing well, we got to take them down because everybody in their life has done something that's like can be, could enter them into the canceled culture thing. No one's perfect. And why would he want perfect people?
You know what? Here's a perfect example. I'm gonna tell you. Perfect example, Kieran.
Flawed people are the ones that should be the most successful. Go.
So I was just at this benefit, like I told you before, right? And the mayor here, I'm in Monroe right now. The mayor, Mayor Clark,
Monroe, Michigan.
Mayor Clark, who's the mayor, who I know, he walks up. Hey man, how you been? Hey man, how you been? Mr. Mayor, what's up? Shoots shit for a second. He orders a couple beers. I order a drink. We're shooting the shit. We're literally like two people. And this isn't the mayor and this isn't TJ. This is just two fucking random people. If anybody at any time could have recorded that conversation and picked a couple things out of that conversation, because I'm me all the time.
Yeah.
Even that's why I love the mayor of Monroe. Because every time I've ever fucked with him, I can be myself. He's great. He's just a great human being. And with me being me and us shooting the shit, somebody could have just recorded that and been like, oh my God, blow it out of, oh my God.
Right.
This guy's got a record that he's talking to.
Right.
Or this fucking guy, you know what I mean? Like and they can pop something off and make it. And that's
happened.
We're talking about a
that.
small fucking, we're talking about a city which is small where you can do shit like that.
How many times have you seen the picture of like a Bill Clinton or some sort of former president like with somebody in a crowd like taking a fucking smiley picture and somebody puts it on the internet and it points out the fact that citizen that's with the former president, fucking diddled his nuts in a park at some point.
I didn't diddle my nuts in a park.
No, but you know what I'm saying. But it's to be honest with you, it sucks that you talk and then halfway through your shit, it's gone. Or I talk to you.
I'm pretty sure that you're doing this on purpose, Kieran.
I am not. It's
always when I'm talking.
I had so much. I had probably about 6 clips loaded up to do shit, and I can't. I got rid of them all because they're all. I had like 20 things on this fucking sheet I wanted to do. I can't do them anymore because I had to eliminate them because
You know how I know
you're
you're an original podcaster, an OG podcaster? It's because you still write shit down.
I like having a piece of paper in front of me. I don't like these new kids that like get on their phone. I'm like, okay, let me pull up my Dropbox and send my paper, motherfucker.
Man.
Old school
That's the
paper,
worst.
paper pen, paper pen,
Paper and a fucking pen. You know what I'm saying?
paper pen. While we were off, I was really sad that Eddie Money died.
You talking about your girlfriend's dad? Your father-in-law?
2 Tickets to Paradise? Yeah, I was fucking sad about that.
Dude, yeah, because you know his daughter.
I didn't know her. I just talked to her.
You've talked to her.
Yeah.
You know her then. If you don't listen, if you talk to somebody more than once on separate occasions, then you know them. We're not saying you're best friends. We're just saying you know them.
Yeah,
Like she's talked to you.
Know of each other.
Okay, you guys talked on a couple different occasions.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I felt bad.
Like not just because you guys seen each other face to face, like actually on the phone. On
Yes.
some text or some whatever.
I forget how we even became. I think I thought of. I don't know how I even became. Well, Eddie Money died. Everybody knows Eddie Money, the singer. 2 Tickets to Paradise. Shaken.
2 Tickets to Paradise.
Shaken. Stop it, who bigger. That guy. Well, anyway, I was very sad about that because somehow or another, and I forget how it happened, but then the last like 3 years, I don't know. I was like in contact with his daughter, Jessie Money, and I think we kind of like not hooked up, but like connected via Instagram. And I think the reason why we did is because I was at work one time, and I remembered hearing Jessie Money on a radio interview from years ago, and I was like, wow, she was really good in that radio interview. I want to have like I want to kind of maybe see if I can get her on this radio program and kind of have it's like kind of like an obscure, interview. It'd be kind of interesting. And I think from that point forward, I started following her. She followed me back, and then we like had a couple DMs, and I think we exchanged numbers. And it was
You're acting so coy right now.
No,
You're
but
acting
no,
like
I'm not.
so
I'm
like
not. I'm not. It's
about
nothing
it.
really to brag about. About a year ago, out of nowhere, I guess she had a couple drinks and she called me, and we had like this.
Exactly. We know. Let's fucking get into that shit because we talked about it before in the show, and just stop acting all fucking coy.
I'm not. She called.
Listen. What do you do when you have a couple drinks? Who do you hit up? You don't hit up fucking people like Eddie Money's daughter.
I know. I get
exactly.
That.
You hit up some fucking people from the past.
But
she thought about you when she had a buzz, Kieran.
I know, which is kind of neat. And she's pretty hot.
She thought about you.
I have a picture of her. Watch. I do have a picture of her.
I know you got it queued up for every show.
Anyway, here it is. Look, that's her. That's her right there. Can people see that? I think they can.
Look at that 6-pack.
Yeah, that's her. So she called me.
You know what she's saying, Kieran, right there in that picture? Take me home tonight.
Yeah. But anyway, she called me.
The rest of the song, but I know that part.
She called me about a year ago, and we had like this hour-long conversation. It wasn't like a fucking, creeper conversation. It was just a nice conversation about her family. It wasn't like we were trying to hook up or anything. It was like about being a family, being an entertainer. It was like I don't really remember what we talked about for an hour.
Rock chiming in. Kieran's going to Eddie's funeral to hit on the daughter. Not a bad move, Kieran.
But I feel bad about the Eddie Money death
if you can
for
get
this
there.
one reason only. And it's just like a really good point because that family, the entire family worked together. Not only was Eddie their parent and their guardian, but he was like their employer. Like
didn't she go on tour with him?
Jessie was in the band. Eddie's son Des Money was in the band. The drummer was Eddie's son. So it was 3 out of the 5 kids were members of the band. So, with Eddie passing away, that's got to be devastating. I felt really bad for her. I sent her a message. She sent me, I don't know if she's, probably devastated. But
you did send her a message, though.
I did.
See, there you go, Kieran. You do have a heart. Yeah. Even with your West Virginia shirt on, you do have a heart.
I fucking
have
that's
a good
heart.
for you.
I have a balls deep heart.
You know what? What if? And I don't.
Wait, hold on. Let me take that back. That was just a joke. I just came out of my head. There was no meaning behind that joke I just said.
Okay, Kieran, it's my turn to say something that I really shouldn't say because it's always you.
I quit.
But I'm just saying, Kieran. If there's ever opportunity for some sympathy sex.
Oh no, yeah, sign me up.
I'm being so like.
She's actually a firecracker. Well, I remember the one. I don't remember what I talked to her
You
about.
can't be calling white people crackers, Kieran.
No. She's a firecracker. Firecracker.
Well, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what you white people do and shit like that.
Firecracker means she's feisty. She's got like a little bit of rock and roll in her vibe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's cool. She was pretty cool. She was actually they had the Access TV Real Money. It was like it's like a version of the Osbournes.
Yeah, the reality TV show.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember being on the phone with her, and she was actually describing, because apparently in the first season, Jesse Money wrecked a car, and she was actually talking to me about wrecking that car that was obviously described on the show. And I was just like, oh, I guess that wasn't made up. That was a real thing. She's like, yeah, I fucked up the car. She's like, yeah. So it was neat.
She fucked up the car. How do you fuck up that relationship?
It wasn't a relationship. It was a phone call.
That's a relationship.
By the way, she became after that phone call, she, season 2 was filming, and
Karen, she thought about you when she was drinking.
Yeah, once. I'm sure she's thought about other guys too when she's been bombed. She's a fucking rock star. She was Eddie Money's daughter.
Yeah, but she's looking for somebody that's not on that big of a platform.
Look at this girl.
She doesn't
That's not her.
She doesn't.
That's the Brittany and Whitney Stevens twins. Look at them
Brittany
girls.
and Whitney, get out of here, Kieran. What do you have loaded to the fucking show? See, I'm worried about you.
No, I just found this. I found this image today on the computer.
5 minutes of jabber over a girl he didn't get with.
There's.
Hey, speaking of getting with girls, Karen, whatever happened to the girl you were getting with?
Look at, no, I'm not talking.
Did it just fall off like a bad batch of dope or what?
No, she's a great person. She just lives way too far away. So I'm working.
Not just too far to get some.
Too far.
Cuddy?
Yeah, too far. I know as I get older, distance
doesn't work as well.
No, distance is a problem for my wanting.
First of all, distance with you has always been a problem. Oh, not that distance. My bad.
I don't want. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. No, it's too far. It didn't work out.
I didn't know if you were talking about this distance or this distance. I didn't know which. You're going up.
By the way,
I didn't know what distance you were talking about.
Yeah, no, she lives far away. I work. Okay. I do this. I sleep. Yeah. I make coffee. I go to the gym. None of that. She's too far away. She's just too far away. Need to be close. I'm the long distance relationship shit don't work out for folks. Just trust me on that one.
Whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean it doesn't work out for phones? What's that mean?
They don't work out, folks.
Oh, no. I thought maybe you guys had like a
no. The long distance. I just said folks, not phones. Folks.
Oh, okay. I thought you said phones. I was wondering what was going on in that studio.
Yeah. I love the internet connection, man. It's just fucking brutal.
Hey,
I have something. Well, go ahead.
No. I want you to go ahead. And it's going to be exactly what you're about to talk about. So go ahead.
Robots?
No.
All right. Well, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No. Kieran, you are infatuated with two things in life. I've known you for a long time.
It's not.
No, Kieran.
Go ahead.
Two things. Kieran, look at me. Two things.
Pussy. And dip.
Robots?
Oh. Go.
And Mark Wahlberg.
No, I'm not. Fuck Mark Wahlberg.
There's two things you're infatuated with in life, and that's robots and Mark Wahlberg. I'd much rather talk about them two things than talk about what I was going to say. So what do we got with robots? Is there Mark Wahlberg robots?
I have. I'm not tooting my own horn here, but it is kind of unique that, talking about fucking robots. Like we've been doing that. How long have we been doing that? Talking about the robot.
That's been a bit since Westworld came out.
It's a long time, right? Fuckable robots.
That was like fucking 3-4 years.
Isn't it interesting?
That was before I was in the show.
Isn't it interesting that Whitney Cummings, in her latest Netflix special, and Billy Burr in his latest Netflix special, had two giant chunks Whitney's whole thing was pretty much about sex robots, but you know,
it was so. Yeah, I'll let you go. But
and Bill Burr had a giant chunk of his latest Netflix special about fuckable robots. We've been talking about this forever on this show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that. Well, Bill Burr's new special wasn't that great.
No,
but
it wasn't. It wasn't that good.
Whitney Cummings was great until she fucking brought out the robot.
Right.
Now the robot is fucking amazing. It really is. Like, it's really good technology. But Whitney Cummings, you are a hot comedian. Like, that works for you. I feel like it would have been better if it would have been like an ugly guy comedian with the robot thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think that was for her. And she did okay with it. With the whole robot thing and it coming out. Like, she did okay with it, but come on, man.
I think Whitney Cummings has to thank her white privilege for her career. Because she's a hot chick.
Thank you. I'm so glad you said it so I didn't have to be the fucking angry
because
black
she is
guy.
not. She might be a good joke writer, but I can guarantee you she probably doesn't write most of her jokes.
I think she's good. She's not a great, but I think she's good at
she can deliver a joke if she's memorized.
I think that she's just not into the right lane.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
But the reason why she is who she is because she's a pretty white girl.
Yes. And I do believe that she's on the right expressway, but not in the right lane. Like, she does some really good things. But I think the way she puts them out is just, like you said, it makes you think of white privilege. Like
what
fucking hot white and like you know what I mean? And
for the material she puts out, if anybody else put that out, if a guy like a white guy put that out, or a black guy put that out, or an African American woman put that out, we'd all be like, whatever. It's not good material.
Like,
but she's a pretty white girl. We're paying attention, and she brings out a doll of herself does a fuckable thing.
That's what makes the privilege stand out, I think.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm so rich. And I'm not even a successful.
Right.
I mean, she's a successful comedian. Don't get me wrong. No, she makes more money than me. I'm not fucking trying to say she's not successful.
It's a multimillionaire.
But what I'm saying is, like, you're doing some like, people can't relate to.
You're shoving it in her
Comedy has
face.
always been the greatest from the brokest, ugliest people. Right?
Yeah, the people who are tormented folks, tormented
broken
souls.
People.
Yes.
You're a really pretty, beautiful, intelligent, and I will say that, intelligent, beautiful, pretty white girl with enough money to fucking buy a robot of yourself. That ain't hidden, sweetheart. That ain't hidden. That's not hidden. People that need to watch comedy that's not what they're looking for.
No, we don't care. Like, get it.
And kudos to her for doing what she wants to do. And I'll give her kudos on that. But I'm just saying it's not for the masses.
Yeah. Yeah,
no, it's not for the masses.
You're right, though. That was a good point that you made. That like her bringing out that robot is like shoving her white privilege right in her face.
Yeah, there's two ways to do it. And
I'm white, and I'm like kind of insulted by that.
There's two ways to do it. There's the way that Whitney Cummings did it, and there's the way that Ellen DeGeneres did it. I thought that Ellen DeGeneres, the way she did it, was fucking brilliant.
Her
almost
Netflix
making
special.
fun of herself.
Yeah.
In her thoughts. And you know what I mean? Because we already know that. We know Ellen DeGeneres is bigger than life, right? We know that. So when you get to that level, it's so much easier to do the whole privileged thing because she's not privileged, because she was one of the first lesbians that came out. She lost a lot to get that role. She lived in a car before. You know what I mean? There's some backstory to that. So you respect her talking now about, how she started the show, talking about the people that work, in her big mansion and all this other stuff. Whitney Cummings, we don't know that story. We don't know you struggled. We love the come up story. We don't have a come up story. That's my point. The difference between her and Ellen DeGeneres, we know the come up story from Ellen DeGeneres. We don't know the come up story from Whitney Cummings. You just burst on the scene, pretty white girl. You're rich. You got it going on for you. We don't know the story. We might not respect it as much. There's 2 rollouts that you do with the privilege, and that ain't the one.
You can't be like you can't be a hot chick and then like make a fuckable robot that's designed to look exactly like you. Bring it out on stage and go, here's, It's just
if I'm not hot enough, here's another hot me.
Hey, none of you fucking fans can get me, but you know what? I made this for you. You can fuck this.
You have a chance with my robot.
So come listen to me tell my jokes, and then when you laugh at those jokes, you can also go fuck me. Fuck off, Whitney Cummings. You fucking.
That's like
You just actually convinced me that I hate her. She's right there with fucking Mark Wahlberg.
I hate her. I like her and what she's. I like her. I just don't like what
we just pointed out something that was unique. The audacity for her to fucking come out and do that. Mm-hmm. Because you're right. No other girl could. No other type of person could do the type of comedy she does, and it doesn't. It's not because she's a hot white chick.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like shoving in her face.
Marie. Crystal Marie. She fucks with Chris and them up at the stand all the time.
Crystal Marie. Yeah.
Crystal Marie, the really, really hot comedian. She's like, she should be a model. I don't know why the fuck she's doing comedy.
Okay, yeah.
Like, because she's not funny, but she's very hot. Crystal Marie. Look her up. You know who she is.
Yeah, I'm looking her up now.
You know who she is. That'd be like her doing something like that.
Oh.
And you're kind of like,
oh my God.
Yeah, Crystal Marie. And you know what I mean? She's doing all these vacations, all this other shit. And you go, wait a minute. Like it's almost like paying to be a comedian at that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this girl up so people can see her. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't think she's very good at comedy at all. There's no.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Sam from Team Left Jab checking in. She's not that hot though. She looks like a snobby housewife from one of those shows. Too old. I agree. And that's as the my marketing mind. You know what I mean? And thinking about consumers. What do we like? This is what we get into comedy for, not to fucking hear a bunch of. If we want to fucking hear a bunch of rich white people talk some crazy shit for entertainment, we'll watch the president speak. You know what I mean?
Here's, by the way, I'm gonna bring up.
We don't need fucking Crystal Marie, or why do you keep bringing up Caitlyn Jenner?
I don't know. It should be. There it is. Is that Crystal Marie now? I got it.
Yeah, that's Crystal Marie. Yeah.
Look there's no way you can look at this girl and go, this person's gonna make me laugh. It doesn't match up. It doesn't add up. Like the equation of somebody being funny does not look like this person.
I would love to be like, oh man, don't be fooled by Crystal Marie's look. She's actually pretty fucking funny, blah, blah, blah. But I can't. I've watched her.
Yeah, no.
I watched her stuff. I support anybody that Chris supports. I do. Anybody that's at the stand, anybody that Chris has anything to do with, I support, but I don't. It'd be like her.
Yeah.
Trying to entertain me. Well,
I feel like
not just because I'm a black male. That's not it at all. It's just.
I remember.
What story do you have to tell me that's going to be so funny?
I remember. I know that she hasn't lived.
Your butler fucking. She just took this trip to fucking Italy, and I only know this because I follow Chris and them.
There was this
I follow all them guys on Instagram, the Stay and all this stuff, and all the comedians. She was just in Italy. What's it? The Amalfi Coast. She was just on the Amalfi Coast with her dad, fucking trying all these wines and cheese and shit. We're talking about fucking $1,000 a fucking plate shit. The fucking Amalfi Coast. Kieran, have you been to the Amalfi Coast?
I don't even know what that is. No.
You don't even know what it is. That's
I don't even know what it is.
The Amalfi Coast.
I guess it's something luxurious.
Yeah, and it's like, what joke are you getting out of the fucking Amalfi Coast that you're going to tell me they can relate to the rest of the world? We're trying to have a laugh because the world's shit. You're fucking giving me cheese wines and a fucking hot ass.
The only experience that Crystal Marie could explain to me in a funny manner that I would never be able to experience or is like a very viscousy load to the face.
Wait, what's viscous?
Very like thick,
like dense.
Dense. That would be the only. There's nothing in her life that she would describe to me.
Describe the load, Kieran.
It's just kind of
like a say the word again.
Like melted.
No. Say the word that you used before.
Viscous.
Viscous. See, between rigmarole and viscous, I'm getting somewhere in the white community. This must be.
There's a lot of
something
viscous rigmarole going on tonight, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know that I learned this last night by watching Chelsea Handler on the fucking goddamn Netflix?
No, that is a white girl that I fucking love to death.
I've been describing where all the internet stuff is created wrong. You know, the valley where it's all created. I've been saying Silicon Valley. It's Silicon Valley.
Yeah, Silicon Valley.
I've been saying fucking Silicon Valley for my entire life.
You've been saying that for your whole career.
My entire life, I've been saying Silicon Valley. My entire life. I can't imagine how many times. I've been there 3 times. And I still didn't know the name where it was.
To the valley?
Yeah, I've been there.
Which valley?
Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley. Not Silicon. Silicon.
I thought you were talking about something else. Like you've been to.
Not Pelican. Pelican. Not
I was just saying,
Pelican.
I thought you were talking about getting pussy. You got pussy 3 times in your life. I was like, oh, that valley? My bad.
Not Pussicone. Pussikin. This fucking show is dreadful.
This is why he's a mechanic.
Man, that's right. I By the way,
where's the bell? Ding the goddamn bell.
I would have loved to have done the story about a woman who had sex with 20 ghosts and now is engaged to one. I would love to do that story.
Whoa.
But apparently,
what in the Middle Eastern?
I can't do it because I had to get rid of
chicken shawarma is
because the internet died. I would have loved to have done the. Let's see.
Oh, what do you got on your boy Tekashi? Have you been seeing your boy Tekashi ratting lately?
It's gonna suck for him going into witness protection if that's where he's gonna wind up with a fucking giant facial tattoo. It says 6'9" on it. So he got his fucking
a bunch of my friends that I fuck with that are fucking hilarious, and they got to come on the show. I'm trying to convince a couple of these people to come on the show because they're fucking hilarious. But they mark themselves. You know how like after a hurricane and all this other stuff, you mark yourself safe on Facebook that you survived the hurricane, like so your family members don't have to worry if you're there. Well, they mark themselves safe from 6ix9ine's testimony because he's snitching on so many people. My friends start hitting me with this shit. I marked myself safe from 6ix9ine's testimony from some shit I did in '96. I'm like, what? Like that's how much he's snitching. He's fucking. He's telling shit that has nothing to do with his case.
Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to it because
I haven't neither until he testified.
I know you mentioned something about Cardi B being in some sort of red fucking Crip thing. I'm like, all right, I guess she's but I don't really care. I would imagine his life is going to be hard enough with the fucking facial tattoo and no criminal problem. I mean, he's going to have a problem living through his life with that tattoo on his face. And like many of these people with facial tattoos, it's going to be a problem at some point in your life having facial tattoos. But
he had a problem.
But he's now he's snitching on fucking gangs, which is not good. I know that. And then you have a permanent mark on your face that's your name. So it sucks.
Kieran, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a 60-second breakdown. In 60 seconds, why his life is hard. We're gonna do a breakdown. Ready? Go. 60 seconds. Why is his life is broken down and why it's so hard is that first of all, he calls himself Tekashi 6ix9ine. There's no way that man is named Tekashi. There's no way 6ix9ine, and he got that name in prison. So when he went to prison for statutory rape. So
I thought he left like 8th grade and became a rapper.
Statutory rape is when he got his name 6ix9ine in jail. So that's
is that
flags.
True?
Yes, he has his rainbow hair.
Yeah.
He's we already see the way he fucking moves and the way he talks like a chick. I've only been bothered by the way people talk by when I'm getting nagged by my girlfriend. Gay. That's the only time that I hear this fucking tone and fucking as Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I'm even calling him Tekashi. I'm calling him right now Tekashi 6ix9ine, which I'm gonna start calling him T.
Okay.
I can't say the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine. T, little T. He snitched on people. He was a fake blood, Treyway, never did nothing. You know what I mean? Like that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with his life. His life's been fucked up way before this happened.
All right.
Way before. Kieran, if I start calling you K69,
Yeah, no, well, apparently I like, getting my ass eaten and blowing somebody at the same time. Right. I get it.
if you
But he's
got
a
that
rat.
name because you got
Gay
locked
or-
up before and you got that name in prison, guess what? Guess what I'm going to call you?
Gay or not, he's ratting on fucking, like,
Because I got to get back to the benefit. Bro,
We can end it
I'm
now.
talking about
Yeah.
Papi doing shots over here, doing shots over there. Hey, Placa, we go. Hey, where we going? We're going over here. We're going over there. Hey, Papa. That's how they talk. They talk like this, bro. It's just me.
let's just go. Let's just end
Placa, we go. Hold on.
it. This is painful for me.
Well, go fuck yourself.
I mean, not your joke, but you get into something,
No,
then
this
it
is-
cuts out.
I know this. Well, this isn't a joke. Just in case we keep the show, I have to say this because this is serious for a second. We have some really great people that listen in, and Cool Teacher is one of them who beat the shit out of cancer. And I'm hoping the same from a man, Angel Reyes, who is a great, positive person. One of my brother's really good friends, and he's such him and his family are just so great. We're having a benefit for them tonight, so I want to shout them out. And like I said, I mean, we have listeners that have beat this shit. We want to keep that fucking streak alive. And so shout out to Angel once again, down at McGady's Pub. Thanks you, Chris, for not Chris Italia because he's in Manhattan, but Chris Bika for setting everything up for us and letting us use his bar for the benefit. And thank you everybody who showed out today. I'll be back there in a second because we're about to turn the fuck up. Boricua, baby, let's go, Papa. Let's go. That's how it's gonna be, Kieran. We're gonna go like that when we get there.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna walk in there and be Puerto Rican for a second.
All right, everybody. Thank you for sitting through
You
this.
don't want to be Puerto Rican?
Huh?
You don't want to be Puerto Rican every
I
once in
can't.
a while?
I'm just trying to figure out how to be this, whatever I am.
Bro,
Irish and
they
white.
turn the fuck up. Let's be
They do.
Papa, let's go.
They're very loud.
Radio, we
animated.
out, Papa.
Very animated and loud. Yes. Very good people. All right, everybody. Thank you for checking out the LunaticRadio.com show. Sorry about the internet. I don't know what the fuck's going to go on. Good luck to everybody up there in Area 51. Storm that motherfucker.
Hard.
Good luck.
Long and hard.
In about 2 days, you'll hear that Antonio Brown's with the Jets. Shout out to the Eddie Money family, the whole Money family. Condolences on the loss of your dad, your husband, the legendary Eddie Money. All right. Final word, TJ, go ahead.
Final words. It's real simple, man. Life is short, so make sure you just live it. That simple. Life is short. Make sure you live it.
Peace.